What is up, fellow gamers? It is Put McGee here on my gaming channel, back with another deck tech for you guys. Now, the deck we're going to be talking about today is basically an upgraded version of the Saproling Swarm, which is one of the unlockable decks when you play MTG Arena. However, we're doing it with a little bit of a twist. Now, Saproling Swarm, the idea, if you were to upgrade that and keep it Golgari, you would be basically comboing Slimefoot the Stowaway and Poison Tip Archer with sacrificing a bunch of Saprolings that you're creating using Fungal Plots and Saproling Migration. Now, that's partly what we're doing, but the only difference in what we're doing is that we're adding in white mana in order to make this an Abzan deck because we want to play Teysa Karlov. And we're going to look at Teysa Karlov for a second because she is kind of the centerpiece that this deck is built around, okay? So basically we're trying to combo Teysa with the triggers from Poison Tip Archer and Slimefoot the Stowaway. Now what Teysa does is, she says if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Now, first of all, that's excellent when we have her and a Poison Tip Archer or a Slimefoot the Stowaway on the field, because she basically, she copies the abilities of both of these. Already these are a good combo because if you have both Poison Tip Archer and Slimefoot on the field, every time a Saproling dies, you're dealing 2 damage to your opponent. Now, if you have a Poison Tip Archer, a Slimefoot, and a Teysa on the field, you're dealing 4 damage to your opponent every time a Saproling dies. And this is fantastic. But don't forget about her second line of text, which I sometimes do. She says, creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. So not only are we going to be allowing our Saprolings to die, or sometimes sacrificing them to draw us cards and gain us life, we can also attack with them a lot more with Teysa on the field because they have vigilance and lifelink. So we're gaining more life, and we're able to pose a little more of a threat. Now, in addition to this combo, we're going to be running 2 Militia Buglers, and the only reason we're doing this is to help us find the pieces for our combo. Because when you cast Militia Bugler, when he hits the field, you're going to reveal a creature card with power 2 or less from among the top 4 cards of your library and put 1 into your hand. And he can basically fetch us any piece of this combo that we're missing. So say we have a Teysa in our hand, but we don't have a Poison Tip Archer or a Slimefoot, we can cast a Militia Bugler and grab one of these out of the top 4 cards. So this is a good piece, and originally I was running 3 or 4 of him, but it was just too slow, and he doesn't have a death trigger, so basically once we drop him on the field, he's worthless to us. He's a 2-3 with Vigilance, which isn't bad, but he kind of is worthless to us once he hits the battlefield, because all we really need him to do is fetch for us. So we dropped him down to 2, and I put in some Fungal Infections for early removal. So what this does for us is it allows us to stay alive a little bit in the early game against red deck and mono blue tempo, which is something we run up against quite a bit. And even mono white aggro, any aggro deck that we're going to face, if we have a Fungal Infection in our opening hand, that's really good because we can basically just kill whatever they put out first and get a Saproling in turn 1 or turn 2, whenever we play it. We're also playing 3 Fungal Plots. Now, you could play 4 of this card, but we're only playing 3 because if we have 2 of it, it does us no good to have multiple of these. We can have multiple Poison Tip Archers on the field. I guess we can't have multiple Slimefoots. But Slimefoot is going to get removed a lot more often than Fungal Plots will. But if we have 2 Fungal Plots, it just doesn't do us any good unless we're replacing one that's been destroyed somehow. We're also running 3 Saproling Migrations and 3 Spore Swarms. We're not running 4 ofs just because we needed to make room for more of our combo pieces like Teysa and Poison Tip Archer and Slimefoot. We're also running 4 Deathbloom Thallids because it's just a good creature to have in the mid-game. 3-drop that's a 3-2, and when it dies you can create 1 Saproling. So if we have this on the field with a Teysa, we're going to be creating 2 Saprolings whenever this dies. So that's pretty good. Not something that happens very often in this deck, but it's pretty good because we want to be playing Teysa in the late game just to be doubling Slimefoot's triggers, basically. We're also running 2 Vraska Golgari Queens. This allows us to control the board a little better and gives us another way to sacrifice our Saprolings. Of course, we can sacrifice Saprolings using Fungal Plots, but we can also do it with Vraska Golgari Queen, and we can use her ability to kill creatures or destroy enchantments if we need to. I've also, in my practice games, I did win a game, or I actually won 2 games using her ultimate ability. I just controlled the board enough and had Saprolings at the end of the game where I could trigger her -9 and then kill my opponent by hitting with 1 Saproling. So that's a thing we can do. We're also running 2 Assassin's Trophy and 2 Mortifies. I guess if you wanted to, you could run like 4 Assassin's Trophies and no Mortifies because it's almost like a better version of it. But for sake of budgeting, I am only running 2 Assassin's Trophies and 2 Mortifies. You can adjust this many ways. There are a lot of ways I think you can adjust this deck. It's pretty decent. But I will say one problem I've run into is that we have a lot of combo pieces, but not a ton of ways to get Saprolings. And I forgot to mention this. I did add in 2 Yavimaya Sapherds, just because it's a 3-drop creature that gives us a Saproling immediately rather than having to wait around for it to die in order to create another Saproling. So that's something we did change. Yeah, as I was saying, we have a lot of combo pieces, and it's easy to get disrupted, and so that's definitely a weakness of this deck. If you get a Slimefoot or Poison Tip Archer on the field and it gets removed, it can be hard to get that back, right? And we don't have a whole lot of other ways to win besides Vraska and Saprolings. So, also, one of the best ways to improve this deck is fixing your mana base, because mine is garbage. It's budget because I don't have all of the rare tap lands and shock lands or whatever. But all of that said, I hope that was a good enough explanation. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about ways I think you can maybe change this deck and improve it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. Alrighty, Cowboys, here we are, jumping into game 1 against, you can't see the name probably, but Ancient Evinkar. Okay, let's see about this hand. This is a hand I'm tempted to keep just because we have our mana base decently set through turn 2 at least, and we're on the draw, so we can probably draw into land by turn 3. We also, we also can get down a Fungal Plots on turn 2, which is, well, actually not, because these are going to be tap lands. But we do have our pieces, which is why I want to keep it, but it's not great because we're missing some of our mana. I think I'm going to keep it just to play it a little bit risky. And I'm just praying that I draw lands and actually can make put up a fight against this opponent. And I don't get completely blown out. There is a forest. That is excellent. I think we're going to go ahead and play the Isolated Chapel. And what I'm probably going to do is play Deathbloom Thallid on turn 3 instead of anything else, and just kind of see what they're doing, because they haven't done anything yet. Okay. We're going to play Forest and a Deathbloom Thallid. Gotta organize my hand here. Satisfy my OCD. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what we're going up against here. This may be like a... maybe Merfolks or something, but this is a slow start for Merfolk's deck. It may be like a... Oh, okay, it's Merfolks. Slow start Merfolks. That's fine. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and play our Teysa Karlov so we can double this trigger if they attack. This might be risky but I do know that they don't have like outright removal. The only thing they can really do is play Blink of an Eye on Teysa Karlov. So I'm going to not attack. I'm going to hold you up as a blocker. And then next turn, hopefully, I can get down both the Fungal Plots and the Slimefoot Stowaway. And we can start really racking up some Saproling effects. Okay, so does he play... Oh boy, Water Trap Reaver. So he probably taps Deathbloom Thallid, right? Right? Yeah, okay. That's an interesting move. He's playing slow. Okay, so the problem is I can't really block because they probably have a Herald's Boon that they're going to buff up one of these guys with and kill my Teysa. So I'm going to take damage. It's kind of unfortunate, but it has to be done because I want to keep Teysa on the field. And they're trying to trick me into blocking so they can get me with a combat trick. Okay, River Sneak is here. That's not exciting. River Sneak's kind of hard to deal with. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play our Slimefoot and get down to Fungal Plots. And then we could attack. They'd be forced to. They'd not forced to block. But I'm never gonna block with Teysa Karlov probably because I don't want to lose her, and I know that they have combat tricks and ways to give counters. So I'm gonna hold on to my combo here and just hope that I don't get blown out. So what we can do is, fortunately for us, we can gain life with Fungal Plots pretty easily. Unfortunately, we don't have any Saprolings on the field right now, and we're about to take a lot of damage. But next turn we can gain a whole lot of life by playing Spore Swarm, and then sacking them with Fungal Plots. Okay, again though, I think I take the damage, and because I don't die, right? I can gain a bunch of life next turn. Wait. Okay, this is 8. 14 damage. Oh, wait. Okay. If they have a Herald's Boon in their hand, I die if I don't block. So I'm going to block with a Teysa Karlov. I'm going to block the Silvergill Adept, so they have to Herald's Boon it in order to keep it alive. This is unfortunate. Having the Merfolk Mistbinder come down, and we don't have removal right now. So, again, one thing I will say about this deck that I'm playing, it's pretty slow. It takes a while to set up all your pieces, and I was kind of greedy about it. If I had been smart, yeah. So they won that trade big time. Okay, I think I just lose. I think I've just lost because they do have River Sneak, but I think I'm gonna be able to have enough blockers if I play Spore Swarm as an instant and then sacrifice them to gain life. I think that will be okay. It's not great. Okay. I'm wondering what they do here. Maybe they just attack with River Sneak. Maybe they attack all. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to do this and see how we can live. Okay. So we're going to pass to blockers. We go Deathbloom Thallid on the Mistbinder. You here. You here. And you here. Okay, and then we're going to sacrifice 2 of these Saproling homeboys. Okay, Titanic Growth. So we've got to go ahead. I don't think we're going to be able to gain enough life to not die. So I think we're dead. I think we're just outright dead. Yeah. Merfolk Destruction. If we'd been able to keep our Teysa alive last turn, we would have been able to survive. Because we would have gained a lot more life off of that. Or a reasonable amount of life off of that, but they played that well, and our deck is a little bit too slow. It actually we can beat that, of course. We just have to make sure that we get removal so we can get rid of some of their pieces. And we had a slow start, to be honest. Alright, game 2 here against Jinx, a fellow Teferi. Now, oh boy. Okay, this is a tough keep because I want to be able to play Militia Bugler, of course, but we are on the draw, and we have 3 lands into a Saproling Migration and a Vraska and a Poison Tip. I think I'm going to keep it because I'm not as concerned with playing the Militia Bugler right away. And I have plenty of draw steps in order to pick up some extra pieces. Okay, so we're going to play the Swamp first in order to have a Fungal Infection up. Like if they play a River Sneak here, which is possible. It looks like Merfolk's again, which is a bummer. Okay, Deep-Root Elite, we can take you out. This is why we run Fungal Infections. So if we get it early, we can take out some of their key pieces. So we go ahead and play Saproling Migration and swing in with 1 little measly Saproling. We gotta get all the damage we can. Every point matters. Alright, so what is he gonna play this turn? Another Deep-Root Elite, and then probably another 1-drop. Yeah, okay. That's a bummer. Okay, so we have Fungal Plots, which is what we play, I think, here. I'm a little bit hesitant about what I do. Do I take damage on this turn, or do I put up as blockers and then sacrifice them? I think I wait because I want to be able to have the Fungal, or not. I want to have the Poison Tip Archer on the field before I start sacrificing my Saprolings. Yeah, we resolve that. And they're not moving as quickly as the last player was. So we resolve all, we resolve. So we've got 2 3/3s that are going to hit us for 6 if we don't block. But I still think we don't block. Yeah, pass 2 damage. I'm getting greedy again. I know. I'm greedy. Yeah, we go to my turn. Oh, there's our Teysa, but we don't have the mana to play her. Question is, I don't think we play Vraska. I think we play Poison Tip, and then use our Saprolings as blockers, and sacrifice them to gain some life, get some card draw, and deal a bit of damage. Fortunately, they don't have an unblockable creature on the field yet, and that is very good. And they're missing land drops, which is excellent. So next turn, we're probably going to play Vraska and just destroy the Deep Root Waters. I think that'll be our best move. Do they attack? They're not even attacking. Okay, so if they're not attacking, I think we can hold up these. I don't think we need to sack them yet. There's no reason if we can use them as blockers. And they're trying to set up some more creatures, and we're going to stop them. Luckily, Deep Root, I keep saying Deep Root Waters only costs 3 mana, so we can get rid of that. And we'll pass the turn. Okay, this is going slightly better. We're still missing our planes for us to play Teysa Karlov, because a Teysa Karlov plus a Poison Tip Archer is pretty spicy. We love that, but we're not able to get it yet. Okay, Seafloor Oracle. Let's see if he attacks. Resolve. Please attack. I would love it if you did, so I can have an excuse to kill my Saprolings. That's all I want to do is make mushrooms and kill them. Okay, that's weird, dude. Why are you doing this? Why you do this? Okay, so you play you as a blocker. We'll go ahead and sacrifice 2 of these. Yeah, so we got another Saproling Migration and a Golgari Guildgate. Not exactly what we were looking for, but we'll take it. Problem is, we need to have blockers. We need to have blockers, so we can't sacrifice our Saproling right now, but we can make another one and then go ahead and plus you and not sacrifice anything. I think we decline, and then we pass the turn. So we still have enough blockers up to prevent our Vraska from getting nuked and prevent them from drawing cards with Seafloor Oracle's ability. Okay, now they're hitting their land drops and they don't have anything to play yet. If they keep passing, I'm interested to see if they attack. Because this plays in our favor, because normally Merfolk is very aggressive, and we're able to drag it out past the mid game, and so this is what we want, for sure. Okay, Seafloor Oracle's attacking in, so I want to block Seafloor Oracle with Poison Tip Archer, but I'm afraid they have a Herald's Boon that is going to punish me for that. But of course I will be killing their Seafloor Oracle. So here's what I'm going to do. We pass to blockers. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then block you there. And they've got to play their... Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a Herald's Boon. I'm going to get punished for blocking with Poison Tip Archer. Disperse. Okay, so he's playing the Disperse, so we go ahead and trigger this to get our damage in. And now what? River Herald's Boon. River Herald's Boon. I've been saying Herald's Boon, but it's River Herald's Boon. Okay. Okay. I have a fungal infection. I don't think I do anything with it yet. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Pass to my turn. So they are out of cards. Now we can... This is an interesting predicament, because I need to get rid of Seafloor Oracle. But I also... So what I can do is play Saproling Migration. I can Assassin's Trophy the Seafloor Oracle. And I probably want to do that before their draw step. I'm considering sacrifice. No, I think I don't sacrifice again. I think I just buff her, keep bumping her up as long as they don't have anything to answer with. And I'm going to go ahead and play Assassin's Trophy on the Seafloor Oracle because I don't want them drawing a Disperse and putting that back in their hand when I try to kill it next turn. So, if you're thinking I'm stupid for playing an instant in my main phase, you might be right. But know that there is a reason for it, and it's not completely stupid. It may be the wrong decision, but I don't think it's going to make a difference in the end. I wanted to play that safe and make sure I got that off the field. So let's pass two attackers again, see what they do. I mean, I feel like they're forced to attack, and I'm forced to block and keep sacrificing my Saprolings, which is a bummer. But not the end of the world. As long as I can keep them stalled out, it's not a big deal. Kamena's Speaker. Okay. I think he comes in as a 2/2, which is unfortunate. I wanted to be able to Fungal Infection on him. I'm wishing I could have gotten rid of that Deep-Root Elite earlier. Okay, we're getting more Forest, which is not what we need because we want to get our Teysa Karlov out. So here we play Poison Tip Archer. I'm considering sacrificing a Forest. That might be stupid, but I have another Forest in hand, and I need to draw cards. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a Forest. Draw a Swamp. Great. Not what I was looking for, but it's not the end of the world. Now, if we can... Yeah, we're probably going to create one... Okay. Well, let's see what they do on their turn. They can't completely get rid of Vraska because I can make a token and block for her, but they can definitely do some damage to her, or damage to me, either way they want to play it. Okay, yep, that's one. And another Speaker. And do they attack with Deep-Root Elite? I don't think they do because they'll be afraid of me blocking with Poison Tip, I would guess. Now, if they... Okay, here's the deal, though. If they were to attack with the Deep-Root Elite, I would play Fungal Infection on him, knock him down by 1 so I can kill him with Poison Tip and keep Poison Tip Archer alive, and then use my Saproling to block Kamena's Speaker. So that's what we're going to do there. Hopefully this doesn't bite me. I'm hoping they don't have another River Herald's Boon. But here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, so I took a hit on Vraska, but not to worry because I got rid of their Deep-Root Elite. And I dealt a mite of damage. Why did you not play that earlier? I don't understand. Okay. Question of the day. What do we do now? I can kill Merfolk Mistbinder, and that may be the play here. Or I keep pumping you up and then making Saprolings. I can play Poison Tip and then make a Saproling. Ooh. Yeah, and I think I don't sack... Maybe I do sack another Forest because I don't need that much mana throughout the game. And I think I've got them in a standstill. They're probably going to concede later. I want to draw into... Not this. I don't need this at this point. So we'll go ahead and pass. keep blockers up. I'm probably going to use one of these poison tip archers to kill a commanded speaker. Okay, they're not even attacking. That's nice. That's very nice. Yes. Yeah. What are you gonna do, Jinx? Okay, so we make a token. And another Deathbloom Thallid. We can play out 2 Deathbloom Thallids, which is pretty nice. And we can pump her again, and I'm not going to sack anything this time. We'll just go ahead and play 2 Deathbloom Thallids. And pass the turn. No attacks, because we have plenty of blockers, and they need a sleep. If they have a sleep, which I know this deck runs... Oh, there's a Concede. Okay, so we basically were just able to hold them off, and that's what we need to do against a lot of these kind of aggro tempo decks, or tribal rush decks. We just have to hold them off through the mid game, and then basically they realize that we can kill and block them every step of the way, or every turn, and unless they have a sweeper, they're not gonna stop us. So that was a win for us. Hopefully next matchup will not be against Merfolk. I want you guys to see this matchup against something else. So let us play again. Alright. Game 3 against Sarkin here. Name of Merak. Okay, this is a terrible hand. No. We're gonna mulligan that and pray that we get something better. Okay, this is bad, but keepable actually. Because we do have early plays. We can play Orzhov Guildgate immediately, and we have early removal, and we have a Fungal Plots and Saproling Migration, so it's not bad. It's not a bad spot to be in. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep this, and I think we actually put Vraska on the bottom because we really have to dig for lands here. We're going to be off to a really slow start, but hopefully these can help us. Okay. Grasping Scoundrel, I see. I think we go ahead and play Saproling Migration. Keep up a blocker for the Grasping Scoundrel. Is this... yeah. Okay. Kitesail, Freebooter. That's bad. He's going to take my Assassin's Trophy. I assume he's going to take my Assassin's Trophy. Ooh. Nope. He takes my Fungal Plots, which basically just means I have to kill... What? Why are you doing this, sir? That's a fine trade. I'll take that trade literally any day. Okay, we could play Assassin's Trophy and get rid of Kitesail Freebooter, but I think we just don't. We can attack, but he knows we have Fungal Infection, so he'd be a fool to block. But I'm trying to bait him into it, but I don't think he's gonna bite. What are you doing, sir? Merak, have you played this game before? What are you doing? You're just gonna give me that Fungal Plots back so I can play it in my main phase? What is wrong with you? I guess he just wasn't paying attention to what was in my hand, and he cared a lot about that 1 damage. Okay, we'll end the turn. That was fortunate. It was very, very fortunate. Oh, that's a Concede. Okay, well, what was this person? I don't understand. Maybe I think this deck that I'm playing is so dirtily that I'm playing against equally crappy decks or new players or something, and so their decision making isn't there yet. Okay, game number 4 against Jace, named Thane. My Thane. It's a Skyrim thing. Oh boy. Okay. The bad news is our mana base is poor. The good news is we have Saproling Migrations, Assassin's Trophies, and a turn 3 Slimefoot if we can draw correctly. I think we're going to keep it. It's a bit greedy, especially since we're not on the draw. And these are tap lands. We're going to keep it. I'm a fool. I hate mulligan. I hate mulliganing because I always just feel like I'm going to get a worse hand. Every time. I'm like, I've got 2 lands. Do I get greedy and mulligan down? Okay. So we have... a lot of removal now. I wish we could have gotten rid of this Llanowar Elves before you can put him to use. This is the kind of thing we run our Fungal Infection for, is to stop him from using Llanowar Elves. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, guys. No lands. We love this. We love having no lands against homeboy who's ramping in mono green. Tindershoot Dryad. My god. This is terrible. Okay, we're going to go ahead and kill Tindershoot Dryad because that's not good. Oh. Oh, okay. They're not playing mono green. That's interesting. Well, we don't attack. Why do my Saprolings look nasty? His Saproling is a flower. What's up with that? It's not cool. Legion Warboss. Interesting. In Path of Discovery. This is fun. Okay. So now he's got a 2-2 immediately. That's pretty cool. Why didn't you play Path of Discovery before you played Legion Warboss? I think that was just a misplay. You misordered that. Okay, so we got a Sunpetal Grove that's going to come in tapped. Question is, what do we do? We could Assassin's Trophy the Legion Warboss just to get it out of here. We could get rid of Path of Discovery though. That may be the better choice. The only thing is that if I think we go ahead and get rid of Path of Discovery. I don't love doing this, but I think I need to slow him down because his creatures are just gonna be bigger than mine, and that's annoying. And as long as we can survive a little while longer in order to get our pieces set up, because next turn we can get Poison Tip Archer or Slimefoot down, though Slimefoot's probably the better choice. And again, I think I don't block anything. Unless I'm double blocking Legion Warboss, though I think if I do that, I'm going to pay for it. Like, I think he's probably going to have a combat trick or something. Though he may not even attack with Legion Warboss because he knows it's possible for me to double block. We'll see. We will see. Another Tindershoot Dryad? How? And why? Come on. Oh, and this is a deck where we want to be running sweepers, but we don't run sweepers in our deck because if we get swept, it's bad. Okay, so we're going to take 6 damage. And I think I take it because we can get Slimefoot down and gain a little bit of life back later on. So this Tindershoot Dryad is a problem. It's definitely a problem. So we have a Fungal Plots, but we're not going to play it right now. Yeah, I think we play Slimefoot. Oh, this is a bummer, of course. And then next turn, I think we probably end up playing Fungal Plots and Saproling Migration and sacking them and gaining life in order to just try to stay alive as long as we can and figure out a way to deal with this Tindershoot Dryad. Or, oh my god, I think we're not going to last that long. We now see, yeah, oh my. This is terrible. We're big dead. Oh boy. I'm just gonna not even block anything. We'll just take the hit and die. I wanna see what the damage goes to. Ooh yeah, baby. No blocks. Oh yes. Show me the money. Negative 26. Right where I want to be. Calculated. Okay, we're coming into a 5th game here. I wasn't actually planning on playing 5 games, but since some of these have been not ideal, we're going to see if we can have a better showing of this deck. So we're going to keep this hand. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think we go ahead and play Selesnya Guildgate, and probably turn 2 we drop Isolated Chapel unless we pull a Swamp. The question is though, do we Do we play Militia Bugler turn? I think we probably play Militia Bugler turn 3 if we can. I think I'm putting down Golgari Guildgate. And then, yeah, we'll go Forest into Militia Bugler. What is this? What are you playing? Oh, boy, a Sapherd. I used to call this Yavimaya Sapherd, but it's definitely Sapherd. Which I'm not convinced is a real word, by the way. Please look that up. Alright, there's our little Swampy. So I'm gonna go to attack phase. And then I think I'd go ahead and drop this Yavimaya Sapherd in. I don't want to play the Deathbloom Thallid yet. Okay, well that gets countered. Interesting. Counter my Sapherds away. I've got more. Don't worry, I've got more. I want to wait on the Deathbloom Thallid because I want to make sure that... I don't want to make sure, but like I'd rather have this on the field with a Teysa Karlov because that makes me extra Saproling tokens. But that is a bit greedy, of course. And my greed knows no ends. I'm not exactly sure what we're up against here. I've been playing the wonkiest decks. Hydroid Krasis. Krasis. Okay, so I can put down Isolated Chapel. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with Militia Bugler. I don't think I have to kill this right away. Like, it's not a big threat as of now. So I think I go ahead and start getting pieces out, and I'm thinking I'm gonna play Militia Bugler. Another one. Try to pick up a Slimefoot or a Teysa. Ooh my gosh! I think I have to take the Slimefoot. Like, this gives us more Saproling tokens, and then we play a Saproling Migration. I could have mortified the Hydroid Krasis, but it's not a threat at this point. It's a 2/2 flying with trample. I'm more worried about what's going to come out later. Maybe a bigger Hydroid Krasis that I have to deal with. What do you got for me, Mr. Puzzle Box? Puzzle Box number 7. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, it's a Hydroid Krasis. Lava Coil. Are you lava coiling my Militia Bugler? That's fine. You're gonna expansion and then why are you doing this? What's wrong with you? I guess that's fine. It's good because now he can't do that to my Slimefoot, but he knows I have a Slimefoot. Why would he waste that on Militia Buglers when he knows that I have a Slimefoot? Okay, man. Okay. I think we go ahead and play Slimefoot. I'm a little bit worried that he's gonna get lava coiled as well, but it's unlikely, right? Whatever. I think we go ahead and attack and then hold up our fungal infection if he's got something tricky. I don't know how we would use this right now. Wilderness Reclamation. Oh boy. Now I'm wishing I had my Mortify up so I could destroy that immediately. That sucks. Dang it. This is problematic. Okay. I don't think I've fungal infection right now. I need to trick him into spending his mana, countering something next turn, so then I can go ahead and destroy the Wilderness Reclamation. Right? Yeah, I think I just pass. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we'll go ahead and resolve that. We've got another Slimefoot, so I'm not too scared about losing him. So we're going to go ahead and attack. Now, I don't think I attack with Slimefoot because he could flash something in. Like, he has enough mana for a Frilled Mystic. I'm interested to see what he does here. I'm hoping he tries to kill my Slimefoot. Yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and end turn. So on his turn, if he plays anything in main phase, I can destroy his Wilderness Reclamation before he untaps in the end step. Because that gives us a little more wiggle room. Did I just move the camera? No, we're good. Cool. Lava Coil, eh? That's not nice. Yeah, we accept that. We have another one in hand, and he doesn't know it. Pass to attackers. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced this Mortify is going to get through. Oh, he did not attack. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play the Mortify now. He's probably got a counterspell for this, right? If I had to guess, he's got a counterspell. Right? Nope. Zoinks. Oh, but he does. Oh, darn it. Okay. I should have done it before that triggered. That was an oof. Technical difficulties. We got some background noise here. And we love background noise. Okay. I think we play Deathbloom Thallid. Try to draw out a counterspell here if he has one. And then we play a Slimefoot. He may be holding counters and things, and more removal for my Slimefoot. But let's hope not. Okay, a shock comes down now. Not exactly sure why he wanted to do that, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't think we attack yet. There's no reason to just waste a Saproling on Hydroid Krasis, or like to deal the damage and gain a life. Yeah, no reason at this point. Hopefully we've slowed him down or stopped him enough to get our strategy off the ground. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to attack with all these Saprolings, and if he tries to block with Hydroid Krasis, we Fungal Infection on him and give him the hurt. Here we go, fellas. What you gonna do, Puzzle Box? What you gonna do? Why did you not? Why didn't you just play Dive Down before? Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna be disappointed if I can't show off the Slimefoot and Teysa combo, because I hit it so many times in my practice games when I was like trying to just set up this deck and make sure it was decently viable. I mean, of course, I don't think this is a very competitive deck. But it's fun. It's a fun combo deck. It's kind of a combo deck, I guess. I mean, it's more of like a mid-rangey deck than anything. And I guess you could say it's a combo. Now, I didn't play Yavimaya Sapherd because I just want to make a Saproling creature token and hold up cards in my hand for later. Okay, so at end step, we're going to make a token. What are you doing, Puzzle Box? Okay, you're shocking my Saproling. Why are you doing that? What was the point of that? You just traded damage. Okay. Yeah, man, whatever, dude. I say we attack first. Yonk, yonk, yonk. Okay, unfortunately we can't kill the Hydroid Krasis, but we need to start trying to go for the win here. So we'll play another Yavimaya Sapherd, and then we will hold up the forest just to pretend like we have something in hand to play, and we'll make another token at the end of this turn, assuming Slimefoot survives. Which, of course, he may not. Okay, so you're shocking my Sapherd. That's fine again. What is happening? There's so much noise, like, outside my window. What? Hang on. Hang on. Gee whiz. Madness out there. Bunch of loud human beings. This is why I hate people. Man, I'm just kidding. I don't hate people. Okay, let's make a token. Okay. So can we kill him this turn? I mean, okay, so if we play Vraska, we destroy Hydroid Krasis, and we attack in and kill him. But assuming he doesn't have anything to do, I think we can destroy you. Yep, bye-bye Hydroid Krasis, and then we all attack and win. Easy peasy, lemon on cheesy. My name is Greasy? That was not a good thing. Okay. Let's go back to the deck and take a look at this. Okay, so a couple things I think you could change in this. Obviously, as I said earlier, you can upgrade the mana base to make it faster, a little more faster and streamlined, because we definitely ran into some mana problems there with our starting hands not having the right mana sources that we needed. And we've got a lot of basics in here and just some Guildgates, which we don't want. We'd obviously want more like Woodland Cemeteries, Sunpetal Grove, whatnot. Another thing you could do is probably just switch out Mortifies for more Assassin's Trophy. The only thing is that this does give them lands, and it basically is only doing what this is going to do anyway. Our real issues that we're going to run into are big creatures or unblockable creatures, like flyers, that we have a hard time dealing with unless we have poison tip archers, which we also don't want our poison tip archer to die. So we don't really want to use him as a blocker for big flyers. But we also use this for planeswalkers, so you may want to switch out Mortifies for Assassin's Trophies. You could also, because of that, you could run Vraska's Contempt to exile planeswalkers and gain us some life, of course, but then you have to cut other things like creatures. Another thing you could do, obviously, is cut the Militia Buglers. I really like having the Militia Bugler in here to fetch our combo pieces, because all of them have 2 power. But you could cut this in favor of more removal, or more Saprolings and whatnot, or more just combo pieces. You could put another Poison Tip Archer. You could play another Fungal Plots if you wanted, another Fungal Infection. Other than that, I'm not really sure how else you would improve it a whole lot. If you have ideas for how to improve it, or if you think this deck was just stupid or garbage, just let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to see a specific deck from me, let me know in the comments. I do take suggestions. I'm always looking to do something a little janky, something I have to craft. I haven't seen anyone else do this combo yet, and so that's why I wanted to make this video. But I don't think this deck is really viable, honestly. It's okay. It's okay. It can win games, but it's not fast enough, and it's not consistent enough to really hit that combo and deal a ton of damage. Like, I did it once or twice in practice games. Wasn't able to really pull it off in any of these games, but all of that said, it's an okay deck. It was fun to play, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, smash the like button. It really helps me out. And if you have comments, thoughts, questions, put them down in the comments, and have a blessed day.